They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll be out right at the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing here is May. A quick throw there is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's third down and 2. When you look at this defense, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Miami defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Patriots first down.
Now it's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
To throw, it's May.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, May.
That's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Solo left Zion.
Out! From the gun, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Patriots 7.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they go play action with May. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To the air, May. Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Big strides, look at him go. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 53 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Play action. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. The Dolphins had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Solo left. Go ahead. What's it? Hey. Ready.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Patriots get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Wrong way to go.
They need to reward that.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Off to the races. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Keyshawn Butte.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point now for Borregales.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Here's 2nd and 3.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Two are going to throw. The fight is tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ready.
They'll run. Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
And this throw will be intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Oh, this will be incomplete.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
For the Dolphins.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
May now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
We've hit a wall, so to speak. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead.
The Dolphins are lining up for
The two are going to try and throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Keyshawn Butte,
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
and the Patriots have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but it's Marte Mapu inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, what a move. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Hill diving, and he's got it. Foot extension. What a catch. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Fighting to the ball carrier there was Carlton Davis, and he finishes that play off. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans and the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
It's complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's May.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play.
1st down. A 28-yard gain.
Throwing here is May.
1st down, New England.
This is caught.
And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back now in Miami. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
To throw, it's May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Keyshawn Butte
laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
But overall, though, it would just out-personnel.
And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal.
But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, it's Henderson. He will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. He tried to swing that one to the outside, but to no avail. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On play action, May. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, New England. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
All right, come on.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Tua. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31.
31-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's second and 10.
Watson, Oscar. It's safe. Go ahead. 18.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
A gain of 3.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Now Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third.
Solo left Zion. Ready,
They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete.
And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on fourth down.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy.
There he goes, right side.
On his horse.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Again, it's Achane. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready. Out.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for New England, after the home loss, they rebound with a good road win to get back to 500. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.